Yo, yo, what is going on? Happy effing Sunday, dude. Tell you what, these freaking weeks are flying by. Absolute insanity. We're freaking 7 days into December is outrageous. I feel like doing these live streams on Sundays makes the time go by quicker. I don't know, because I feel like, holy shit, it's Sunday again. Every freaking time I get in this bitch, I'm like, damn, already Sunday. So, without further ado, I appreciate you guys coming, checking out the video, watching the replay back. Um, this is something I enjoy doing, and I do it for me, and then I hear doing it for you guys as well. So I hope some of y'all enjoy it. It's been a busy week here in the greenhouse. Busiest weekend of my life for hockey. Just driving the kids everywhere was insane. Literally glorified Ubers. It's crazy. How much driving I've done. I should probably calculate it at some level. I should. I should. Part of me was thinking is like, how much stuff can you monetize if you just make a video about it? Like, if I make a YouTube video on a monetized channel about my son's hockey, and I don't even show him really. I just show him on the ice, no audio from him. Like, can you monetize? Like, he needs new equipment. Can it be expense? Like that type of shit, and like that's crazy. Like, I feel like YouTube can be flipped and dipped and monetized anything so easily. Um, which is crazy. There's this guy named Whistling Diesel who recently just got arrested for like evading sales tax, like 27 grand in sales tax. And he didn't even really evade it. He just didn't get notified. There was a whoopsie, and they pretty much arrested him, and he's able to monetize the entire situation. Like, he can just make videos upon the freaking all the lawsuit, everything, just get paid. He's gonna end up making millions of dollars over it. Stupidest shit in the world. I don't know how people I don't know how people do it, man. It's pretty cool stuff out there. So I've been wanting to see, I'm pretty sure we have a signature auction from Heritage coming up. I'm trying to see that right now. Trading cards. Trading cards. So there's a Star Wars auction. There's an exclusive Star Wars auction ending the 11th of December. There's an exclusive Batman auction ending also the 11th of December. That's pretty dope. And then this is the one I wanted to see. So there is a signature trading card auction on Heritage ending December 12th and 13th. I absolutely hate that they end these auctions at like 3 p.m. on a Friday. Like, the disrespect just to the people consigning the items blows my effing mind. All right. So I'd like to go through this actually. Like, this is going to be probably some of the main part of the stream, just checking out some of these sick ass items. And then phase two, we'll probably get into the ZNG stuff. Is kind of what I'm thinking. That's the play. That'll be pretty cool. What's going on, America's favorite hoarders in the chat? Appreciate you coming in and saying hello. Max Power TCG, what's going on, dude? The probate chain event stuff is crazy. I love listening to that type of stuff. And then there's things called like gag orders where you can actually silence them, which is the weirdest thing in the world with First Amendments and shit. Like, it's really weird that you can just, hey, we don't want you to talk about this. Here's a lawsuit. And you just won't be able to talk about it. Even if it's like factual information, you just can't talk about it. So, some of the dumbest stuff in the world. Literally. Appreciate coming in and saying hello, Nampy. So like I said, let's pop this bitch, crack this bitch open, shall we? Where we at? Where we at? Bum, 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 bum. This one? Ah, yes, that fits kind of nice. Damn, I didn't even realize like the layout's like almost the same as Fanatics. That's crazy that it fits inside of there. Perfect. Very strange. Anyways, again, this is Heritage, not sponsored. Heritage Signature Auctions. This is something I haven't really looked at in a minute. Is the Heritage Signature. Actually, I lied. The last Heritage Signature, I think I won this. It was my Invasion of Chaos Unlimited sealed box. Shit's a banger. Banger. Man, we are 7 mother effing subs away. I need to do like, I would say I'd do a marathon live stream like famous people do, but I'd be live for like 2 fucking straight weeks to get to that frickin' to get to that mountaintop, you know what I mean? So that would be hilarious though. I don't even think eBay lets you go live. I think there's a limit on how long you can be live on eBay, and I would need all of it and double probably, which is cool. I love that. What does Fanatics do this? I don't think it does. Like it just auto blows up the item when you hover. I haven't seen this in a while, but that's really clean. Oh man, that's filthy, dude. That's so dope. So I got a bunch of Power 9 cards here. The one that says, what is it called? This one? This is the most busted one in the game. Time Walk. Pay 2 effing mana just to take a whole nother turn. Good night, sir. That card is crazy. Very cool stuff. Some of this Magic Gathering stuff is dope. What is this? Beta? There's a beta Lotus, so this was actually playable in some tournaments because it had the same cutouts. The alphas, if you didn't know, they have a different cutout to them. Much larger. I think it's a larger radii in the corners. Noticeably different from every other cut of Magic the Gathering, so it wasn't really playable. The alpha set. Which to some people it makes the beta a little bit more sought after because they actually were playable. If you didn't know, now you can do. What's wild to me is this auction ends in this coming weekend, and this doesn't have an image. What? Are we taking this out of the auction or what? That's insane. Magic the Gathering Fraternal Exaltation Richard Garfield baby announcement booklet? Isn't this the guy that went to GameCubator game started GameCubator or something? The Garfield name sounds familiar. I'm pretty sure it was. Let me know if that sounds familiar to you because I'm pretty sure it is. This is dope. $70,000, dude, for a beta. Oh, it's beta. Okay. Limited edition beta open booster box. To be honest, I did not think beta came in booster boxes. I thought it was literally just decks. Where does this say fucking beta, dude? Where does this say beta on it? It looks unlimited. 15 tradable Richard Garfield game. That's crazy. How is it beta? I've never noticed or paid attention, I guess. Apparently I'm an idiot. Huh. Look at that old logo, dude. Wizards of the Coast. That's pretty dope. What's going on, Chef Collects? Appreciate you coming in and saying hello. Right now, just checking out the upcoming Heritage Signature Auction. Some of the gas coming up for sale. Seeing what I can afford is pretty much everything inside of this auction. Arabian Night sealed booster box is dope. That for those of you that don't know, the second ever released Magic the Gathering set, very short printed. Some of these original arts are pretty sick. 6 pages. Here's the Pokemains. What is this? Nobody cares. $130 makes sense. Checks out. I don't even know what TCG this is. But the Pika trophies are nice, dude. First edition, first place, first tournament. Second place, first tournament. The labels on these are pretty cool. They actually put some effort into these cards. They're like, yeah, we'll quit being a little bitch and put. They still don't have the word Pokemon on it. Instead, it's abbreviated still, P.M. That is so wild to me. They just don't give a flying fuck. What do y'all think about the freaking the PSA 9 cards graded by PSA? The guy sold them to PSA and then they were turned out to be 10s. And PSA said, "Whoopsie, my bad. They were 10s. Here's your money." And they wouldn't have caught it until old boy caught it. That was effed up. And I don't think they've made a statement or anything. Keeping this in a PSA 6 is horrible. This deserves a CGC slab for sure. Freaking terrible pictures, dude. That'd be crazy to be like the guy that took the photo of the snap card. That'd be crazy. These cards are kind of strange. Deduo, Growlithe, Chansey, Voltorb, Pikachu, and Meryl. Though, why does this one have the Meryl? This is the number 1 trainer. This one's missing the Meryl and Voltorb. And this guy's just got 2. Oh, so only 2 Pokemon love him. 4 Pokemon love him. 6 Pokemon love him because he was the number 1 trainer. That makes sense. I think these are the Italian ones. Tropical Mega Battle cards. What's going on, Junior? Appreciate coming in saying hello. What are these? Oh shit, is this English? English Tropical Mega Battle set? God damn. Odd. And the fact that they're doing this as a set is insane to me. That's pretty sick. That Cloyster is nasty. Damn, that boy's nice. Pokemon versus Tropical Mega Battle set. French. Oh, there is a French and some English. The French one's a complete deck. God dang. So here's some of the Disco Hollow test prints. These had some fakes floating around recently. Also, that just got nixed. Peekaboo? Yeah, I guess that would be back in the day. Back when I'm pretty sure on, I think it's the Topps card for Meryl, the original first ever Topps card. I want to say it says Peekaboo. I want to say, I know it does somewhere. I swear it does. Now I want to look. Bear with me, I'm going to look. Meryl Topps. 2000. I'm really curious if we're about to get another top set. That'd be pretty sick. That would be pretty sick. It wouldn't make sense for it to say it on here. Man, what was it on? Maybe it was like it might have been like the TV series card. Like it actually showed like the Meryl, I think before it ever got printed on a card here. So that's where they're kind of mixed up. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. This is pretty cool. German Magic the Gathering backed. That's pretty sick. Growlithe. $5,500, dude. I don't know why these cards are in this. I think they're pretty low pop, but like this Gardevoir, oh, it's a test print. Blank back. Ah, makes more sense. Oh shit. CGC 10 first edition base Chari. Let's go. Just a chill $60,000 or 330 for this one. Damn, dude. 330 grand. Hold up. Why does this look off? No, you're good. You're chilling. You're chilling. This hollow looked really strange. I don't know why. It looked almost missed. It's like with a white silhouette on the one on the right side. It's like a print shift almost. Oil shift, you call it. It looks like it. It looks like foil shifted to the right. That's pretty cool. Damn, dude. I feel like we don't be seeing a bunch of those sell. First edition base set Charis have not been popping off in the auctions lately, that's for sure. Everyone's hodling, dude. 330 grand. Also got a Venusaur, 3.5k for a 9. Shining Raichu is 4,000 so far. Damn, some absolute heat. What is this? Pokemon Advanced Challenge foil set, 90 PSA trading cards. Jesus. Damn, Mudkip, Mewtwo, all the gold stars you could ever dream of. Is Gengar sexy? PSA 10, 36 hundo. First edition base packs. There we go. Those are pretty sick. All right. Got some booster boxes. Base unlimited, $26,000, dude. I remember when those hit 40k the first time around. That was nuts. And I mean, this is within reach of that. Wow. You gotta think with the buyer premium on this, $26,000 times that's 31 grand with the buyer premium. Good night, sir. Hey, Top Son Daddy is live right now. I'm pretty sure he is on Dark Ibex's channel. Go check them out. I think they're doing a live podcast call in. Definitely go check that out. Imakuni signed. Grand party. That's pretty cool. If I cared at all about autos, that would be very, very, very cool. But Latios. These are probably some of my favorite Latios cards. The E series borders just looking clean. Damn, those are some nice cards. There's so many cards I want, dude. They're just so expensive. God dang. Tops Unsealed booster box, the F? That is nuts. That's pretty cool. Damn, all these sealed Japanese boxes too. Uncut Chinese Unlimited. Uncut Champ. Uncut Base. That's pretty sick. 22 grand for the Uncut Base Unlimited. The Fossil set always goes for the lows. The Jungle First Edition. This is pretty sick. With the Ivy Pikachu? Hold up. That is so dope. Huh. In all my days. That is very weird to see that on this sheet. I mean, it makes sense. It was It has been pulled from packs. It even looks like it's the D edition Butterfree on here too. That's pretty freaking cool to have that Pikachu on there. Just one of them boys too, huh? That's crazy. This entire sheet, there's like 30 ride-ons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not 30, but 10. 10 ride-ons to one Pikachu. Wow. That's crazy. I think I'd rather. Maybe not. I think I'd still rather have the fossil sheet uncut. Not gonna lie, dude. Just it's nostalgic. There's two fossil sheets going. Damn. So this is split into 2 days. This is like the back end. This is like they put all the ugly kids in the back. This is what goes second. Nobody cares. Like nobody shows up for day two, so they put all the mid stuff there. Kind of that's why the Yu-Gi-Oh's here. They put the Yu-Gi-Oh here. PSA 8 Yu-Gi-Oh card. Wow. Is that really all the Yu-Gi-Oh? Like that? Is that it? That is so sad. Metal Raiders first edition box is kind of dope. Pretty cool. Some of the test cards. Don't see too many of those. These are pretty sick. It's like print. The back was printed on the front. That's pretty cool. Give me a Diglett like that, dude. Dratini. Wiglet? Damn, 2023 they be fucking up. Like, who can sign this, dude? You should be put on a list. On a short list. Like, you probably shouldn't have these. And like, I feel like they were all consigned, but like to have that many of them, dude. Some person consigned all of those. That's crazy. They're definitely going on a list. PSA 8 first edition base Chari is now $16,000. Damn. Mewtwo CGC 10 first edition base 2.1 base unlimited Chari 2100. Here we go. Some gas down here. If you like CGC. PSA 6 Shining Gyarados. They're like, yeah, I guess we'll consign that. I feel like I've seen this autograph on this Haunter before. Harada. That is a awful Gengar drawing, dude. Like the Haunter on the card doesn't look that great, but he lost me when he did the freaking the sketch. Holy. No wonder the auto got an 8. It's embarrassing. Arita always be getting 10s on his freaking autos, man. What is this shit? Uncut test sheet? Hey, yo. That's kind of cool. What are these percentages? It's like a color test sheet. It's kind of freaking cool, not gonna lie. Pokemon history here, even though it's probably from very recent. Couldn't imagine this being very old. 5%, 10%, 15. Huh. That's freaking beautiful. That is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Not really. Be kind of cool though. I mean, for that price, $370 though. These are cooler. Complete uncut sheets. $2,600. This one way cheaper, $260. Group of 3. What? Uncut proof sheet. This is just, yeah, 3 uncut sheets. What? Why is this so much cheaper? It doesn't make sense. Partial sheets, group of 3. Oh. 1, 2, I mean, it's still freaking dope. It's still pretty dope. I don't know. I think I'd take it for a put it up in the man room. You know. I think it looks pretty worthy. Hey yo, these are nostalgia. $20 dude. Oh my god. $20. If only we knew. You're talking one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 9 packs and a starter deck and a thing. We're just not even gonna include the flips like the translucent. Literally $20 for 9 packs and a starter deck. That was dark times. Like this was dark as hell. Pokemon was dead. Look at the Charizard. What the hell is that supposed to be? Anime cards got a Charizard. Is that supposed to be Blastoise, bro? Like, what the fuck? Hell no. At least they tried with the Chari. I have no clue what the hell they were doing with the other ones. It looks like, what's that other game they just made? Looks like that game, whatever that game was. Yeah, that's some wild stuff. That's so dope. All unlimited, but still, give me that, dude. This is nostalgia. I'd buy the shit out of that. That thing deserves to be in a frame. Unloading them, crazy. 151 Japanese case. EX Deoxys pack. Tops the first movie box. What is this? This is a terrible picture. Is that the best you can do? Wow. The OG Pokedex sealed. That's kind of. Ooh, and it's graded. And it's graded by VGA. Forgot VGA grades toys too. So strange. So strange. Some PSA 10 Japanese gas. Dark Chari web series. And the Dark Charizard from Rocket Gang. Damn. Okay, I guess day 2 isn't too shitty, huh? Some versus packs. Those seem expensive. Ooh. Opening title sequence animation. What are these from? Not Yu-Gi-Oh, so I don't really care. Hmm. Definitely some anime. Definitely. That's cool they're doing anime sales inside of this. Yeah, so that's a pretty cool auction coming up. These things are crazy though. Hmm. 3 gym packs. Japanese fossil. Damn. Crazy, crazy stuff. Alright. Now, without further ado, if anybody's still effing awake out there, I appreciate you sticking with me as I get my news and updates for Heritage Auctions. Update the Zoom, good to go. Nan P, did you ever see one of them boxes? I swear I can picture it right now at like a Toys R Us or wherever it was. And I walk by all them bitches. I'm like, damn. I used to like that game. I like Yu-Gi-Oh now. No wonder it's dying. Crazy. EX Holland Phantoms, Crawdon, EX, PSA 10s, $1,400. If I did, I don't remember. Damn. That's crazy. Those boxes are sick. Mega Rayquaza, PSA 10, $1,800. Hey, yo. You can get the 1996 Chansey in a PSA 10 for less than $1,000. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. A Banette EX, $2,000. That's pretty sick. A Bennett EX. I don't know if I've ever seen this effing card. I've seen so many EX cards. This is from 2006 Legend Maker. Pop 45 kind of checks out. It definitely was it's probably like the original gen that came out. Like it was not a lot of people gave a shit about it. Pop 45 is crazy. A tag card, a tag 9 Snorlax, 1450. Man, tag is still alive. Freaking Deep Pocket Monster makes freaking videos with tag in it now. It's sorry, I'm thirsty. I keep having to drink my water. Had a long night last night. Long night. Lots of alcohol was consumed. Your boy was in a freaking party bus. That was outrageous. First time, really, I've ever been in one of those. There was like 30 of us in that bitch. It was insane. There is a Bennett GX that's homage to the Bennett EX. That's kind of cool. I love it when they do that, like playback vibes. Sheesh. PSA 10 Shadowless Zapdos 3.7K. You bitch. That is expensive. 151 Chari still sitting right around 900, 950. Thing's been chilling there for a while. Same price as a pristine 10 Lugia from freaking Silver Tempest. Another Medua sketch. This guy or gal is killing it, dude. $2,000 for this bitch? Know what's crazy? Like, all the Charizard prices going boom. This card has not changed at all in a year. It's been this price for an effing year. A CGC 10 Shadowless Charizard is resilient in the fact that it will not go above 10 grand. Even in the current mass boom that we saw with Shadowless first edition base, like CGC 10, it don't matter, bitch. Like, it ain't going up. It's you hit a wall and it ain't moving. Celestial Storm 5N graphics recreated art, a bunch of old EX cards into GX. Shit, that's pretty cool. I'll have to check that out. Magikarp Paldea Evolved cooking still. $1,600. Market's crashing. If you didn't know. I'll tell you what market is crashing. Van Gogh Pikachu's my guy. $1,300. I feel like that's about the same as last week though. Not too shocking. Dragonite Expedition in at 8 is $780. A near mint binder copy is $780. Dude. What is that? Like, I couldn't imagine like a near mint raw one selling for that price. Is there really a premium on graded right now for some of these vintage? That's crazy. I would, yeah. PSA 10 Shining Lugia, $1,300. Welcome to the show, my guy. That's a pretty sick card. Gengar Mimikyu Full Art, $828. Same price as a PSA 6 Lucky Stadium. Perfect. How the mighty have fallen, my dude. Pikachu McDonald's Burger Chew, $1,500 in a black label. Still an insane price. If I'm being honest, that is an absurd price. Still. Giratina V, $1,800 from Lost Origins. Majestic Dawn Dialga. Was it Majestic Dawn? Like, there was a couple, like, random Diamond and Pearl cards last week. Glaceon and something else went over 10K. Paid for. Confirmed. Insane. Crystal Nidoking in a Japanese 10, 3,000. Beedrill, first edition base. Non-hollow card, $2,200. I mean, these make sense. It's a rare. It's just as tough to pull. I lied. Is it tougher to pull than how many rares are there? There's like 5 Pokemon rares, right? Beedrill. Oh shit! I'm gonna crack my brain on this one. Pidgeot. Maybe there's not. Maybe there's like 3. Yeah, maybe not. There's a handful of trainer ones. They're ass. Item Finder, Professor Imposter Professor Oak, I think. There is some really shit ones. There it is, Cresselia, $3,000 in a PSA 10, dude. Half art Mario in a pristine 10's up to 3.3K. Also, I think we just saw in the last week or two the $200,000 Black Label Luigi. It even got reserved investments to talk about it. He about sharded his pants, dude. That dude lost his goddamn mind. It drives me nuts the way he says Pikachu. If you've never watched one of his videos, go check it out. He calls it with the straightest face in his life, Pikachu. It's a Pikachu. 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 I don't know. It drives me fucking nuts. Apparently, Gold Star Suicune $7,000 now. That's insane. That's competing with some of that's like, is that more than the Kyogre? Jesus Christ! I just saw Kyogre listed for $4,500. I do not think that fucking Suicune should be more than that. That's crazy. Registeel $892. Does somebody like those cards? Oh fuck. That's crazy. He really does say it like that, dude. Drives me nuts. Pikachu. I'm like, dude, fuck. I swear he does it on purpose for engagement. I should go look at his comments. He's probably getting flamed for it, and it's pretty genius. Never thought about it actually. Like mispronouncing Pokemon intentionally to get engagement. I should try. I'm gonna try that for a YouTube short or whatever, an Instagram reel. Because the best way to get engagement is by pissing people off, because that always makes them want to angry type. It's easier to get people talking when they're angry than when they're happy. Makes sense. Mighty Hyena EX 970. This bitch. Umbreon VMAX 2.9K in a PSA 10, dude. Strong. That set is crazy. The booster boxes are. I can't believe that I caught like a re-release of the Evolving Skies cases. I got a whole case off of Pokemon Center for whatever it was, $140 a box. At the time, they were like $450 a box. In a week's time, I made like $1,600. I mean, something like that. It was insane. But if I knew, I could have held that bitch and turned it into $12,000-ish or whatever it is now. Insane. Is Phantasmal Flame's second wave dropped? Anybody with the knowledge in the chat know? Let me know. I'm trying to catch it when it reprints again. I bought it once. Trying to buy again. Let me see. I like going to check out Hills Wholesale is a good place just to get a rough price on some things. Usually when he gets a second release, he'll drop his prices. And if shit's not moving, he will drop his prices. Let's see. Destined Rivals box, $379. That doesn't seem bad. What's the price of a Destined Rival? Is it below 400 now? Damn. Didn't know. Did not know. XY Evolution's booster box case is $10,000, my guy. Fuck off. Damn, I could have turned that into some bank. That's crazy. There it is. Phantasmal Flames case 1494. 250 bucks a box still. Nope. Hasn't gone down much. PSA 9 Southern Islands Mew is 1250. Holy shit. I gotta hop off at about 10 p.m. I believe. Got about 20 more minutes to be going through this auction, checking out some different things. This don't make sense. This PSA 10 Van Gogh sold for $500 more than the other one. $500 more. Quapolis Suicune is a sick ass card. 45.50 though. Sure. What is this? Black Label Magic the Gathering. Surge Foil. Holy shit. Modern Black Label Magic card? What? Why? Oh, it's a Final Fantasy card, dude. No wonder. Oh, it's a double-sided one, too. That's kind of cool. Sephiroth. Pretty cool. Legendary creature. Don't legendary creatures... These go in your deck? I can't remember. I want to say that... I think it's Commander. It's Commander. You have a Commander for your deck. They don't go in your deck. It would be cool to have like a graded Commander card as your Commander, because they don't go in your deck. It just kind of sits out there and it's encased in a freaking slab. That'd be kind of dope. If I played Commander, that is exactly what I would do. Damn, Legendary Collection Zapdos in a 10 is $1,000. Oh, Van Gogh Pikachu $1,400. Yeah, the price is all over the place. God damn. Okay, Dark Chari PSA 9. I feel like it's down a little bit. I want to say the last few sales been over 1,500. I mean, it's marginal, but still 1,375. Oh shit. Crimson Haze base hollow Gengar, $1,100. Crimson Haze, 8-year-old, pop 50. I mean, that's a pretty cool Gengar. How does Gengar weigh 90 pounds, dude? Like, that is some dense ass gas. Holy. Gengar VMAX, this is a little bit of a dip. 1675. We're crashing. Oh shit. Victini red card from Black White Flare or Black White Flare. Black what? This says Pokemon Victini White Flare Black White Rare. Is that what it is? It's crazy. Crimson Invasion, the Gengar? I didn't think it was Crimson Invasion. I didn't read it. It says Crimson Haze. So I'm guessing Crimson Haze is the Japanese set. Because there's definitely not an English Crimson Haze. So it's probably Crimson Invasion. Yeah, Crimson Invasion. Why do they put Crimson Haze in the listing name? How do you fuck that up? That's really weird. I just read the listing and not the slab. And I kind of just assumed it was Japanese in my brain when I read it, but obviously it's not. That is weird. SIR Evolution Umbreon EX. $1,700 in a CGC 10. That's sick. Damn, Raikou Skyridge, $1,000 for a 9. Medua can print money, dude. Just absolute print money. $960 on this sketch. CGC Pristine 10 Felt Hat Pika, 15 hundo. Greninja, 8 hundo. Also Pristine 10. Gengar in an 8 from Neo Destiny First Edition. 1100, dude. Gengar, I'm feeling, dude. Like, if it wasn't Charizard as like everyone's as like the number one collected Pokemon, it's Gengar, like second for sure. I feel like the liquidity or like just like the I don't know. I guess all the Charizards from back in the day are extremely expensive, so it checks out. Gengar's like catching up though. That's crazy. An eight. Again, a near mint binder copy, first edition, $1,100 for one of the base hollow cards. Good night. Ever completing that binder near mint. No chance. Giovanni's Nidoking sold as a buy it now in the middle of the auction. $1,500. Really? Damn. Bubble Mew. Bubble Mew popping a little bit. Popping not being good kind of pop. Bad pop. $1,200 for the 10. Oh shit. Paldean Fates. Grab your ankles, dude. Gold Star Mew, 3250 on a PSA 7. There's a One Piece card that people are buying because Nami has a character in back named Zeus who looks like Gengar. Damn. I mean, yeah. People are dumb, dude. Like that's crazy shit. This card is more expensive than the Umbreon VMAX from Evolving Skies still. I would say based on that, the packs to buy is the set. They're cheap as hell compared to Evolving Skies. That is crazy. And you can get God packs in this set, dude. You get God packs. I feel like there's so much bearishness right now pushing things down more than anything. In a couple years, that set's going to be nuts, probably. I wish it was a booster box set. And I don't think they ever gave it like a real ultra premium collection that has like stacked with packs. Like they did 151. Holy shit. The Chinese promo Mew, $7,400. There was, I think, 1,510 of these or some shit. Or something like that. 1510, 151. Venusaur sold for 4.7 in a PSA 9. Holy Virizion. What the fuck? PSA 10. Full art. 860. Damn, son. Is that Japanese? Nah, not Japanese. Is it? Is Noble Victories an English set name, dude? Like, yeah. Whoa. I don't know if I would have got there. 2,000 on the Zapdos EX. Team Rocket returns. Well played. Octillery's $1,000 now. I'm fucking Aquapolis. I can't, dude. Dang, that is a drop. Dark Chari, $1,100 and a 9. You know, when you're getting clapped by a Sabrina's Gengar. Japanese non-hollow by $600. That's insane. The print quality on this card, like, what's the pop on this bitch? It's gotta be hella high. I love that you could just see this in eBay listings now. Only 167? No shot. No shot. This one, oh, this is the one from the gym, from the theme deck. So you would think the qualities would be higher and better. Dang, dude. That's crazy. I've determined today I need to stop eating food again. God damn it. This has been a rough go couple weeks, dude. Too many fucking parties, Halloween, Thanksgiving, today. Holy shit. Just parties after celebrations, and for whatever reason, us Americans love to have way too much fucking food. It's crazy, dude. I am like, I went, my wife had a party today, and it was her and all of her girlfriends, all the kids. It was all girls. She's like, yeah, you can just take off, go fuck off for a while. So I was like, all right, bet. Hold my beer. My ass went straight to B Dubs, watched football, smashed 20 wings and some chips and cheese. Your boy went ham. I went fucking in. I came home stuffed, like stuffed. Traditional 20-piece wing, ate all the shit, didn't leave nothing behind. Got home, I'm like, all right, I'm stuffed. And then I smell Swedish fucking meatballs cooking in the kitchen. And I gotta go eat some because it's like the best food in the world. If you don't have Swedish meatballs in your mouth, you're missing out, dude. It's like one of the best foods in existence. And then, of course, your boy had to top it off with some fucking cheesecake, and it was a day. I am completely tapped. This is a $12,000 Pop One Harpy Lady's sister. Cyber Harpy Lady. Sorry. That is extremely expensive. I hope it's paid for. But yeah, food has been kicking my ass. It's hard out here. Damn, for Alligator Unlimited. PSA 10 for $8,000, dude. Mega Gengar, like the base EX, 3 grand. Collector chest one, 5,600. BGS 10 Japanese. This is still an exceptional price, 1,100 bucks. The something I was looking at, the Japanese Umbreon EX from whatever that's at Terrestrial Festival or whatever bullshit is like 500 bucks in a PSA 10. It is insane how cheap that is compared to our English one. Insane. What's going on, Weedle in a haystack? Appreciate you coming in and saying hello. What do I think of Van Gogh's Pikachu? I think I love that card. There is hella Gengars on here. I think right now the prices come down quite a bit. Damn. Would have been cool to check that one out. But the prices come down quite a bit. Peaked 2,400, 2,500. Seen auctions today at 1,300 ish. It's come down quite a bit quickly. Obviously, there's a lot more room for it to come down if it wants to. Like, the thing is with that card, there's just so many of them. And when people feel the floor falling, they want to get rid of their bags as fast as possible. So it's tough, but I also something that needs to give it some time to stew because literally a year ago, just over a year ago, Chicago CollectCon, the son of a bitch was like $120 sealed still. And it ain't that no more. Like, give it some time to brew a little bit. It is one of the most popular cards, recognizable cards in existence. So I don't know. It's a cool card. I don't think I'm not a buyer at $1,300 for a 10. I would lean towards buying a bunch of 9s, cracking them, and sending them in to get 10s again, like I did last time. But I don't know. Cool card. We need Pikachu with a red MAGA hat. Christ. I have a 10, and I'm not sure if I should trade or hang on tight. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. That's a serious coin flip. If I had to guess, if I had to throw a wandering guess of where the Van Gogh Pikachu goes 6 months from now, I'd say it's flat. I don't see it having a hard kick rebound. I don't see it coming back to the moon that quickly. That being said, 2 years, 2.5. I feel like it would come back pretty good, but who knows? That's a long time to hold something too. That's a commitment in itself. That's for sure. Oh, snap. I need to go to the gym and leave this house because I consumed 7,000 calories today. And if I don't do that, I might collapse. So, I appreciate you guys coming in here, checking it out. I look forward to the signature auction next week and kind of recapping that. So that'll be pretty sick. If you have not already, hit the like button, hit the sub button. I will be back next Sunday, I believe for sure. The Lions play, I think, at 4:30, so I will, and that's the 14th. So I'll be here. That'll be sick. Appreciate you guys coming in. Have a good one. Peace.